any project where he feels there is a power. I have seen this umpteen number of times. For him, it is not that Swamiji's vision has to manifest as reality. If this can get me to being a power center, I will take the project.
If you see, why is he so interested in going and hogging the limelight in all the media channels and ready to stoop down to any level just to get that limelight on him?
So any project that comes up which involves coordinating or being a head or going and meeting VIPs, he will always want to get that. He will do something or the other to get that position so he can get the VIP contacts, he can go around, he can show himself on the stage, anywhere where there's a power. And the same thing he wanted to do for the Yogini Sarvanya Peeta also. His whole aim was to control and grab the power. And when he felt that could not happen in Yogini Sarvanya Peeta, then his whole conspiracy started.
His fundamental cognition being attention, grabbing. As this starts developing, it leads into different other perversions. That's why we are able to see him, despite of having 4 children, he was living for almost 2 years with his affair, left the family, just ditched everyone, and was living with his affair for 2 years. We were in Mysore while he was living in Bangalore, 2 different cities.
Because if you actually see the first statement that he speaks in November and how he kept building on the story, one media interview after the other, any viewer with a little bit of common sense will know he is cooking things up. And if you actually see towards the end, even the interviewers have started asking, that why are you cooking, why are you making all these things up? In the media, they're asking him. Because right on the space, live interview, they're asking him, why are you making all of these things up? Because none of this show what you are saying and the reality doesn't match. Do not look at what he's telling, but ask why he's telling. When we have the right question, it's called pure questioning. It comes up in the Upanishad. The pure questioning. Here, if you be in the space of pure questioning, you will not even listen to what he's telling, but you will always ask why he's telling. And that why will lead you to the ultimate truth. And you will wake up and you will realize how much of a conspired witch hunt anti-Hindu element he is.